when the stevedores refused to work a ship, and here is where Isani Caetano picked up the weekend events.
Since the beginning of the weekend, there has been turbulence at the port of Belize, where a gang of stevedores effected an impromptu strike during the overnight shift on Friday. The spontaneous industrial action, led by several discontented dock workers, threatened to bring operations on board the Carib Mariner to a screeching halt, an outcome which would have proven costly to all parties involved.
I had gotten a call late Friday night to say that the gang was refusing to work. I don't think it was the right time then to come in to negotiate with the gang, so we decided to cease operations at 1 o'clock that morning and agreed then with the union that we would meet at 9 on Saturday morning to perhaps try to resolve this matter. At that point, I honestly was not sure of what the reason was.
There are several reasons why waterfront workers are disgruntled, including a demand to endorse a contract with PBL pertaining to retirement funds. These issues stem from the fact that a collective bargaining agreement is in the offing, details of which remain to be ironed out.
The gang at the time wanted us to sign off on the pension agreement. That we could not do. So the day continued, and obviously the union, the gang did not agree to go back to work unless the pension was agreed on. And we got to a point where the union decided that they had tried as best as they can with gang number 6. And I was not in a position to sign on that pension. And the union president and the members of that team were also in agreement that we could not just sign on a pension before discussing it.
While management, stevedores, and their representative body, the Christian Workers Union, would attempt to resolve the matter, albeit unsuccessfully, the container ship idled at the quay. At the last minute, under pressure from the shipping agent in Florida, a decision had to be made whether cargo was to be unloaded in Belize City or Big Creek. The result has effectively divided the union.
However, sometime in the night while we were waiting for written proposals from the port went behind our back, and it seems that under duress certain men signed off on an agreement which we say is not legally binding, because the official bargaining unit and legal bargaining unit of the workers is the CW, not any gang. And so clearly there has been a fight within, and the rest of the stevedores are saying that they do not agree with that agreement, that's not what they want.
Party to that agreement, though not in signature, is Raymond Rivers. He says that stevedores are caught in a love-hate situation between the port and the union.
We come to Mr. Tux and tell her we want something concrete, because you remember we there in September, and I just say I done the CBA in 1 week. But I don't know where they go on between Mr. Tux and Mr. Audrey, if they hate each other or if they love each other. But we stuck right between that hate thing. So now we come lock down the boat Friday 10 o'clock, and this piece of paper here, so that way we may have to force Mr. Tux to sign for the pension fund. This to say we want give basically about $1,200 a year, and we put like $300 towards the pension fund. But first, the first one, our brother was getting $80 a year. But he came up to the pierhead and he come beg us and ask us, please work back the ship. So we hold him and we make a sign this paper here so for we.
The matter, according to Matura Shepherd, hinges around a communique sent to the Christian Workers Union that was taken out of context by its membership.
One of the things that became offensive was that the email that Mr. Tux sent, the stevedores read it to me like he's saying that they're not his priority. And therefore they said, well, we will get him to the table, and unfortunately the only thing they can do is strike. So it's not that there was supposed to be a meeting and we didn't have any meeting. The meeting that we proposed, they never agreed to it, and the framework agreement says that if we propose a meeting and you don't agree to it, you have to counter-propose a meeting. If we can't agree to it, then we propose the final meeting, and when we propose the final meeting, that has to be the meeting. There is a framework agreement that clearly sets out how we should do things, and the very reason we are doing that is to avoid any chaos and commotion and any kind of improper action on either side of the fence.
That meeting was held late this evening, the results of which are yet to be shared with the media. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Caetano.
As we said, the stevedores are back on the job and have reached agreement with the Port of Belize. A massive crowd exceeds expectations at